Good morning. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing okay and you're having a great week so far. So, today I'm going to be talking about finding a job in Newfoundland, Canada. And I'm going to dedicate this session about retail, how to find a job in retail, being the easiest place and the fastest way to find your first job in Canada. So, stay tuned. All right, so number one, I just like to remind everyone that you have to forget your ego. When you arrive here, forget about your previous career elsewhere. Maybe you have a PhD, maybe you are an engineer, maybe you have a master degree in some big, major. Maybe you've been working for 15 years, 20 years as a manager, as a business development, as a teacher, as a nurse. Okay, medical field is slightly different, but forget about all that. 90% of the time, you're not going to be even asked about it in the job interviews. So sad to say, but this is the reality, and I'm just saying this up front to manage your expectations. So, unless you are a software engineer or a web developer, because I see from talking to people that if you have experience with these two um, disciplines or careers, then it's easy to find a job with the same discipline that you have. Maybe not at the same level that you were in your career before, but you're gonna get something in the same field at least. Okay, so let's jump into the retail business. So, retail business in Canada is huge, and it's all controlled and monopolized by huge big companies, mainly U.S. Companies. Headquarters are in U.S. for most of them. All right, so. The thing with the working in retail gives you the opportunity, if you are a student, to do part-time jobs. It's a little bit flexible, and they pay slightly higher than, for the most part, they pay slightly higher than the minimum wage, so you're not at the minimum. And for a student, it's important to be able to do part time. So I see that the retail is divided into certain categories. All right. So I prepared some notes here. So first of all, you have department stores like Walmart, Sobeys. These are the big ones that they normally hire all the time, and they hire anyone pretty much. Okay? You just need to know a little bit of English and need to know basic, skills, which most of you coming to Canada for sure you have this kind of skill level, and that's why you manage to pass, or you're a student and you're familiar with using computers and you know how to interact with customers and stuff like that. And then you have as well the other stores like furniture stores, clothing, the stores that are in the mall like for creams and personal care, all sort of retail stores. Okay, so I'll focus on the places that you can easily get a job in with the job categories. So first of all, the easiest one to get into is to become an associate in one of the big department stores like Walmart. So Walmart has hundreds and hundreds of positions, from cashier to cleaners to fulfillment to receiving, shipping, online shipping, online shopping. The people who put online and then orders, and you will have associates doing the shopping for them. So you have people working inside, cutting meat. You have people putting stuff in the fridges. You have bakers. You have all sort of people working in Walmart. And the good news is that they're always hiring. Okay, the job is tough because for the full duration of your shift, you are pretty much standing and doing something. and obviously break time in Canada is scarce. So if your shift is 8 hour shift, you get two breaks, 15 minutes each, and then you get half an hour lunch break, and that's about it. The rest of the time you have to be working. Okay. So with Walmart, you can always find job advertised, and I'm gonna talk about. I think I will make a video about how to which websites, which job boards that you can use in Newfoundland to find jobs. I know like Indeed, Kijiji, LinkedIn are the most used ones. I think Indeed is the best. It's for Canada and for Newfoundland in particular is the best. Yeah. So you will find job posts there. You can go to the store and approach the manager there, the store manager, the assistant store manager, and give them your papers. Sometimes they will give you a paper application to fill up, and if you apply online, they call you right away for an interview. Right away, next day, you get the interview. And if you want to start there, you can start right away and you start earning. So Walmart is number one. Sobeys is as well takes. They don't have high preferences, so they take people in several departments as well. And then they offer part-time, full-time. Circle K, which is a convenience stores in the gas stations mostly. These are also taking hires or hiring all the time. Marie's as well is convenience store chain here, and they do the same. They're everywhere. And then you have Costco. Costco is just one huge store. Maybe they're not hiring all the time, but because they don't have a high turnaround, like the people who are there, you see them all the time. They're the same ones. But you see new faces because they're always busy, and there's no harm to go there. I never seen them posting a job, but I'm sure if you go there to the customer service and you give your papers, you might get a chance. Okay. All right. So this is number one, to work as an associate in the various roles in a big department stores, mainly Walmart, Sobeys. Number two, fulfillment. Fulfillment is basically restocking the shelves in the night. It's either overnight job or early morning job, like 5 a.m., 4 a.m. So basically offloading the trucks, and then offloading trucks not every day, or it depends how busy the store is, and going, so opening the boxes and restocking the shelves and everything. So normally it's a part-time job most of the time, but you can also do it as a full-time. Not everyone offers it as a full-time though. The thing with it is that it starts early morning, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. You need a car, obviously, and you need so you need to, and sometimes they pay higher than the minimum wage. Some they pay just the minimum wage. Okay, so but it's a fun job because you don't deal with customers at all. Okay, so it depends on what kind of person you are, but this one is just a pure physical work, not heavy on physical because the stuff is not heavy. So just regular grocery boxes and things like that. So the big ones that they hire, fulfillment, of course, the big department stores, plus the other big ones like Michael's for crafts and stationery and things like that. Staples, and then you have the stores in the mall as well. Some of them, like Bed Bath and Beyond, they hire fulfillment staff. Okay. You have, for example, Newfoundland Chocolate Factory. They also hire store people, warehouse, fulfillment people. Okay, now the third one, and which I think it gives more flexibility, is to work in sales, retail, but in sales. So when you work in sales, you have two options to do or to use. One is hourly rate, which is just a fixed hourly rate. You go there, you do your shift or your hours, and you leave, and you get paid per hour. Okay, no pressure on selling. obviously you have to sell. They will announce the results and everything. But so this one can be at stores like Best Buy. Best Buy is always hiring. Most of the time, they have a high turnaround as well. So they hire people in sales, mostly. You are on the sales floor assisting customers. It's a nice environment to be in because you're surrounded with technology, or you can be in appliances, which is also good. Gives you ability to know about different appliances in the market, the features, how to explain to the people. It's an enjoyable place to work. And the only thing is that the pay is low. So it's like $13 an hour. It's slightly higher than the minimum wage. And it's just hourly. You don't take any commission. Now you have furniture stores. Furniture stores hire people all the time. You have big stores that are famous for being commission only, like the Brick. So the Brick is a big company in Canada, and they're selling furniture, mattresses, and appliances. So commission only jobs, I'll explain a little bit about the way they work, because sometimes you will get into the job and you don't understand it well. So first, the first few months when you are on probation, like the first month or normally 3 months, sometimes 6 months, you get a guaranteed minimum wage. And if you make sales commission higher than that, you get paid. If you make less, you guaranteed the minimum wage. Now, after that, you will be on commission only 100%. So whatever you sell, you make commission from it. And then you basically, you're still guaranteed the minimum wage, but then for the months after, when you make higher than the minimum wage, they are going to take the money that they paid you to compensate your sales to be up to the minimum wage. Okay, hope you understand that. So it's 100% commission. Don't be deceived when you hear uncapped commission as if it's gonna be a huge commission. Yeah, you will make higher than the minimum wage when you do commission, but sales commission retail, you're talking an average in the year anywhere between 35 maybe to 50. That's it, thousand per year, which is sometimes double the minimum wage if you work just a hourly minimum wage. Okay, and it's an enjoyable job. Competitive, very competitive, because you are competing with everyone else on the floor. So some companies will make it easier for the sales staff to sell and to make their commission. Some they will just leave it up to the competition. So you just have to be smart in doing it and enjoy it. Talk to people, explain to them, try to sell them, and normally these companies they give you a good training. You can use on your job and you can use on the upcoming jobs if you change. So the other stores for furniture that they would have the same or similar kind of setup will be, I'm not 100% sure. I know about the Brick for sure, but not the rest of the stores. And sometimes you will find job posts online, or you can just walk in, speak to the manager or assistant manager or the sales general sales manager of the store, and give them your resume. Chances they're gonna call you, or they will just sit with you right away and do an interview, because again, turnaround is high. They're always looking for people, especially in the high seasons where people buy. Overall, these stores are busy all year round, and you will have good chances to get the job. And some of them they offer part time as well. So when you're doing part time, you will make same money that you do as a full time minimum job somewhere else, because it's all based on how much you sell, how active you are in selling. So it's based on your personal efforts. Okay. Yeah. So I think this is pretty much what I had for today. And next, I'm going to talk on the next video. I'll make one about fast food and Tim Hortons. and then I'll do one on call centers as well, and which call centers in the province here are hiring all the time. Yeah? And I'll give you an idea also on how much is the pay. Yeah, I hope this video was useful. If you are looking for a job and if you have any questions, please reach out to me in the comments and I'll be happy to answer you. And just before I close here, I just want to uh, go back to the very first comment that I made about forget about your previous career and work history and everything and certifications. The point here is that you want to have the mindset that you're starting from scratch. 90 to 95% of the time, this is the way, which is okay. It's a new adventure. It's a good way to restart your life, reset your objectives, right? So don't feel bad about it. Just consider it as a new adventure and enjoy it. Enjoy your day-to-day new adventure. You're gonna learn new skills. You're gonna learn um, a local experience, and this is what your objective is. So your objective is to build your career. Now, the first job that you're gonna do might not be the one that you always dreamt of, all right? But do it, and do it from your heart. Enjoy it. Put the efforts in it. And then after that, this will be your asset or the first step in building your new resume. And then from there, you are gathering local experience, you are gathering skills that are locally related to the job and the place that you are in. And then from there, you will start improving. And once you have enough experience, you will apply. You will get jobs with higher salary, with better working environment. If, of course, that's relative to what you think is a better working environment. But in general, this is the way. So just take it easy and enjoy your day. And then until the next video, all the best and see you next time. Bye.